Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Took a month off, recharged the batteries, and I have some exciting news for everybody. This Friday night, in the T-Mobile Arena, NMB Sports will finally get his chance at the heavyweight title, the World Championship title, against Tug. We're going to have it on an unbiased platform. Mr. Jacob Waters is going to host it. He reached out to me on Twitter. He said, "Are you interested in doing a debate with Tug?" I said, "Do you even know who I am? Do you even know who I am?" We're going to get into some emails that Tug sent me. We're going to get into the debate tomorrow night, 6 p.m., I believe, on Jacob's channel. I'll also go live with it, so I guess you could just watch my channel as well. But Jacob's nice enough to host it. But before that, right? Nick, where you been? Where you been? It's been a month. We missed you. You were easily the biggest YouTube star before you went away, which is all facts. Don't look it up. Don't fact check that. But had to take a break. Got my sleep back in order. Got a new job. Everything's going good. Your boy's back in the gym, getting yakety yacked, getting yoked. Okay? I suggest all of y'all do the same if you can. Been eating right. Just had to get things back in order, right? Had to go recoup. You know what I'm saying? And we're back. All right? We're back. We're feeling good. We're feeling good right now. Do you know what I mean? Tug is going to get absolutely dismantled tomorrow night, 6 p.m., I believe is the date. I'll make another video or send out a post if it changes. But I believe tomorrow night, 6 p.m., we're finally going to do the damn thing. Without Tug muting me, putting me backstage, running away, etc. So, that's where I've been. That's what's going on. That's the news. This is so serious, I even dressed up for it. You know what I'm saying? This is like Clash of the Titans. You know what I'm saying? This is earth-shattering stuff here. All right? Jacob Waters is the guy who's going to host it on his YouTube channel. I'm also going to, host it as well. So, my minions, come to my page and watch it tomorrow night if you can. So, Jacob reached out. Says, interested if you were doing a debate with Tug. I said, absolutely. Do you know who I am? Have you not heard my name on these streets? I'm undefeated. I've never lost a debate in terms of basketball or sports ever. You can fact check that one. That one's true. So you got confirmation from Tug, so this is going to happen. So this all happened, right? This all happened on Twitter real quick. Just need to set up a date. Blah, blah, blah. He's going to do his best to be moderator. And boys, I'm going to have the best opening. I'm going to have an absolutely flatlining opening on Tug. He's not even going to be able to recover after the first 5 minutes once I open. Just going to absolutely destroy this man. Tug might even go as far to argue that Jordan's not even top 20 or 25. If he wants to go that route, he's going to get... He might disappear forever after this one, guys. So yeah, he might do the top 25. So this is the best part right here. Jacob goes, yeah, I guess this all started the other night. I posted one of your videos in my community tab on YouTube, and he was quite offended. He was quite offended that I shared your work. Then a few of his people in the chat asked if I would set up the debate. The people want this, okay? The people want it. The people are going to get it. They want to see the Clash of the Titans. They want to see it go down in the ring. It's going to happen. It's finally going to happen. But apparently he posted one of my videos in his community tab and he flipped out. So typical Tug, just over emotional. But yes, awesome. I bet he hated it. So I believe we're confirmed for tomorrow night, 6 p.m. It might be like 7 or 8, or maybe the time moves around. But tomorrow night for sure. Absolutely 100%. Now, the last stream I had done, which I think was Christmas, the night of Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, the night of Christmas Day, that's right. Yeah, December 26th. Your boy got back from the bar. He was feeling good. Tried to hop on and debate Tug, right? And he has this new rule where you can't just call in anymore. You have to email him with all your info, which, by the way, I did a long time ago. Like the first time ever. I gave him my number. I gave him my YouTube page. I gave him everything, right? And he never responded or anything. The typical, you know, ducking and dodging that he does. And so that night I'd been sending him emails. I think I put this on the stream. And I said, you know, bring me on. Stop dodging me. You know my YouTube handle. I'm recording this. And so all of that, right? And so then once the stream was over, he emailed me back. Essentially like later that day. This was like 2, 3 in the morning. He was up streaming and I was trying to get on. Look at all these emails he sent me, bro. Look at this. I mean, obviously, I don't think his name's Richard Smith, so I don't think it's a big deal to put that. Look at this, man. This is like 15 emails that he replied to, right? So let's go through them because they're kind of funny. You don't debate. You're not debating. You never really debate. Okay. You don't do what is actually debating. Oh, sorry. Tug has a monopoly on what debating is. Not one time on a stream have I ever had a legitimate debate, even though I've literally wiped the floor with him every time. And these are all like back to back within minutes of each other, right? You guys can see the timestamps as I scroll down. You know, when people get annoyed, they say things like, oh, you're stupid, oh, you're a loser, oh, you're weird, oh, you're ridiculous. Well, I actually think you might actually be these type of things. This guy cannot, his grammar is horrible when he's typing. Maybe he does speech to text or something. You might actually be these type of things. He must be talking into the phone or something. Like, you have given me, like, anyone who says like over and over like this, like on an actual email, is probably like 80 IQ. Like, you have given me so many clues that you are actually stupid. You guys can't see it, but I got my degree hanging on the wall over there. I wonder what school he went to. And a loser and weird and ridiculous. Okay, cool. Another email. You just sent me a bunch of emails like a faggot then. Because he didn't respond. You tell people to send you emails and you don't respond. So you think my pages are not popular. They're not as popular as he would like to think. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I guess apparently he used to have a page that was pretty popular, and then it got taken down or something. But I mean, that's what happens when you constantly call people scumbags and whatnot, right? And he calls people racist all the time and all this kind of stuff, right? All these ad hominems. He's always attacking people and insulting them. And anyone can put the pages that I put, and no one comes to my live streams. I come all the time, and you never acknowledge me. Every time we debate, I end up running circles around you. And all the other stupid things you came up with, and yet you really like my pages. I don't really like his page. You really like coming to them. You really like spending time on them. I don't ever really do that. I mean, so like I'm subscribed to him, right? So I can see when he's going live, and so like when I'm scrolling, I'll see the videos that he puts out, and they're just lame. I never watch them or click on them. They're always just like these 2-minute like tidbits of like someone giving an opinion on something. It's really silly. You really like being part of the live streams. Yeah, I like debating, I guess. You could say that. You really want my attention. Not really. You like to make reaction videos on my live streams. Oh no, is that illegal? Can I not do that? You really like to keep trying to go on my live stream when you know you are not welcome. See? Dodging me? Saying you're not welcome is another way of saying I don't want to debate you. And you like sending me lots of emails. These are the only emails I've ever sent him. These right here, like these, 6, 7? You can tell, you means he can tell. You could tell that you are a loser and you are weird and you are too prideful to admit when you are wrong. You are not that smart then. Ouch. You really believe that in your mind then? I should have like some like sad violin music going on. Here we go. Oh man, this is too good. You really believe that in your mind then? You really believe that I am scared of you, or avoiding you, or don't want to debate you on any of my programs because you are going to prove me wrong, or that I am dodging you. You really seem like a strange, loser, weirdo, dumb person. Great grammar. You have a history of avoiding me, dodging me, ducking me, and not letting yourself go on any of my programs to debate me then. Not true. Again, I sent him my number originally like months ago, the first time I ever debated him. And yet you want to give yourself a pass for doing those things. And then you want to label me as a person who is dodging you. Again, you seem like a weirdo, and like you're strange, and like you are a loser, and like you are dumb then. He calls me dumb with this grammar, which is pretty funny. If you put all my pages together, I have over 1 billion clicks. I have over 100,000 subscribers. I don't see them, I guess. I don't think that's true. I have monetized pages. That's how he spells monetized. I make tons of money on YouTube. I got tons of people who are members. My pages are very well known. They actually influence lots of people on lots of things then. I get like 1,000 emails every day. Some people who email me are famous. Wow. Some people who email me are people who claim to know famous people. Some of my videos get brought up in the media then. And lots of people love my pages then. Man, this is the guy who says numbers don't matter, right? This is what he says in the debates. And you act like my pages are not popular. And you want to act like no one likes my pages? And you want to act like my pages are easy to make then? His pages are so easy to make. Anyone who thinks that his content is harder to make than mine, some of the videos I've made, whether it be editing or the compilation videos or the Ode to the Goat or even the live streams we do with the betting, way harder than the shit he does, man. It's not even close. It's a whole other atmosphere. It's a whole other stratosphere. He could never, ever make the videos I make, I'm pretty sure. All he does is like find little sound bites or people giving their opinions, and then he throws on this redundant outro that says, please give me money. Some people who email me are people who claim to know famous people. Some of my videos get brought up in the media then. Oh, I already read that. And you want to act like my pages are not popular? And you want to act like no one likes my pages? And you want to act like my pages are easy to make then? And you want to act like every time I bring up these points to you that I'm doing it because I am butthurt then? You do sound like that. Just so you know, I never went to your shit page. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I never spent 1 second on your shit page. I never played any of your shit videos. And I never wrote anywhere on your shit page. You can tell yourself over and over that none of this is true, but I am telling you that all of this is true. Well, it's settled. The only reason I know anything about your page is because a few other people told me things. You can tell how mad he is. I don't think any callers like gotten to him like I have. There's maybe a few that he remembers or knows, but there's no way anyone lives as rent-free in his head as I do. And the only reason you have any people go to your page is because most of them know about it because they learned about your page when they were on my page. That's just called good marketing on my end. I bet you still do not even know why you are blocked, do you then? Because I beat your ass all the time? By the way, someone told me something funny about you. Remember that time you called in and I was acting like I did not know who you were? Someone told me that you believed that, and that you were bragging to people where you were saying, Things like, oh, hey, everyone, look, I fooled him. I got him then. He didn't know it was me. He actually thought I was some legit caller. So this means that I fooled you, and I got you. And you didn't know that I knew it was you. And that you didn't know that I knew that you were not some legit caller. Mind games, man. This is like 300 IQ chess move right here. And this also means that you are stupid and idiotic and dumb and moronic. Every time you tried to debate me, even though you were actually debating me then, you weren't actually debating me then, you never won. You never proved me wrong in anything. You never made a fool out of me, and you never embarrassed me then, but I always won. I proved you were in lots of things. I made a fool of you, and I embarrassed you. Judging by all the things that you have shown when it comes to your personality and how much time you spend on certain things, I just took a month off from YouTube, all right? I got shit to do, right? There's no way that you have a good education. We can compare diplomas, I guess. We could see what happens. I'd be interested to see what his is. There is no way that you make lots of money. You sure about that? There is no way that you have a girl. And there is no way that you are going to be famous in a positive way then. He acts like I'm trying to be famous too. Like, this is all for shits and giggles, man. And then I finally replied, just debate me. Stop writing long-winded excuses. And then I pulled the same line he pulls on everyone else. Now I bet you ignore what I say and don't debate me. I'm not trying to be famous. I graduated from A&M, which I think I've said that before. I make money just fine. I bought my own place where I live now when I was 25. Anything else? By the way, if my pages are so easy to make, why don't you make those kind of pages? I don't want to make boring content. His content is not like thought-provoking or interesting or entertaining. It's just not. If you can make them and you don't, then you are stupid. Why doesn't he do what I do? I'd love to see him make an Ode to the Goat video, like a well-edited story arc and shit like that. He could never do that. If you think they are too hard to make, they're not. They're too easy to make. Then obviously, they are not that easy to make. So, it's like if you don't want to do some like mundane task, he's acting as if you're too stupid to do it. No, it's because I don't want to do it. But if you really believe in your head that they are so easy to make, why don't you make them and get subscribers, and get clicks, and get popular, and make money, and influence people on things, and get some respect? And I told him, all you do is post interviews or players giving their opinions with the same outro. That's junior high level editing. I don't want to make that crap. The videos I make, like the Ode to the Goat videos, are way more intricate and require a much higher level of editing and skill. You could never make those videos, whereas I could easily make your videos. That's pretty obvious. You're coping. He is coping big time. Also shows that you go, yeah, so he talks about how he never goes to my page. And then he like essentially describes my page, right? He describes what my content is and isn't. Also shows that you go to my page and you've seen some of my videos. Thanks for the watch time. You know, you make a lot of sense. I mean, I should ignore the fact that you lie to people about me, mislead people about me, make up things about me, and tell people things about me that are not true. This guy writes like a junior high kid, man. He literally writes like a 13-year-old girl who's like arguing with her boyfriend. And hey, I should ignore the fact that you always start drama and always act rude first. That's not true. You can go see any of the videos I've made where I'm live streaming it and stuff. He's always insulting people. And always act like a jerk first. And always act mean first. And hey, I should ignore the fact that you take things to a level where you say things that are nasty and terrible and disgusting and bad. I would like to see the clip of that. And try to find a way to point the finger at me, and you never take in all of the information, and you do not address everything that is brought up to you. And then I should just put you on my live stream, and then I should be okay with you doing all of these things again? And all I put was, yes. So this was all December 26th, right? That's all this was. Then this debate happened, right? Jacob Waters confirmed the debate. And out of, let me see when this was. January 20th, right? January 19th and January 20th, we talked and decided when to do the debate, right? And here he comes, January 20th, Look at this. Literally like a month later. Oh my god, 24 days later, three and a half weeks later. You are sending me so many emails like a girl after he sent all of this. After he sent all that, and all I put was yes for my final reply. You are wasting your time sending me all these emails. I didn't open all the emails you sent me. I didn't read any of the emails you sent me. And this is the last time I'm going to write to you. So after this, if you send me any more emails, I'm not even going to write back to you. You're not going to win. He sounds scared. He sounds worried. You're not going to get the last word. I'm not going to get into an online typing war with you, although he sent me this. You're not going to prove me wrong on anything, I think is what he meant to say. You're not going to one-up me in anything. You're not going to let me in anything. You're not going to embarrass me in anything. You're not going to own me in anything. God, this is so tedious to read. You're not going to make a fool out of me anything. Good grammar. I also want you to remember that you've never won against me in anything. And you've never proven me wrong in anything that we disagree on. This is so hard to read. And you've never proven that you were right in anything that we disagree on. And you don't have a page that's popular than any of my pages. My least popular YouTube page is more popular than your best YouTube page. I have one, and I will put money on this. Within a couple years, tops, I bet you I have more subscribers than Tug does and doing half the work. We should make that bet. You don't make money than me on YouTube. I'm not trying to make money on YouTube. Like, it'd be nice, sure, but it's not like my goal. I wonder what this guy does for a living, right? It can't be... He must be like a cashier somewhere or something like that, right? And this is like all he thinks about all day. And he's like, gotta make those YouTube bucks. You don't make any money on YouTube. You don't have any more subscribers than... You don't have more subscribers than me. You don't get more clicks than me. I'm pretty sure my Dirk video, that one alone, has more views than any of his videos by far. You don't have more popular live streams than me. You're not more popular than me. You like my pages. I don't like any of your pages. You come to my pages. I don't go to any of your pages. You spend time on my pages. I don't spend any time on your pages. You come to my pages multiple times. I don't go to your pages multiple times. You are going to keep coming to my pages, and I'm not going to go to your pages. I also want you to remember that your pages will probably never be more popular than my pages. We can make that bet. And you will probably never get more subscribers than me. And you will probably never get more clicks on your pages than my pages. And you will never make more money on YouTube than me. And you will probably never stop coming to my pages. And also remember that you started all the drama between us. Well, when you have such a ludicrous opinion on basketball, and like, you're obviously trying to bait and goad people, I think you just ran into a guy who's just gonna make you submit. And you kept it going. And part of the reason you do it is because you're trolling. And part of the reason you're doing it is because you're desperate to try to find some way to make yourself feel like you won. And you're trying to get attention to your garbage pages. And you're not that smart. And you're strange. And you're weird. And you're ridiculous. And you're a loser. And you got nothing better to do. And you're crazy. And you're silly. And you're bored. No, I'm not bored. I got tons of shit to do. And remember, the main reason that you're doing all this is because you're in love with Michael Jordan. There it is. And you're so annoyed when someone has a take, or some takes, and you think it's taking away from Michael Jordan. It just adds to all the things about how you are. And it's an example of why Michael Jordan fans are the worst sports fans. And I know you're going to open this email, and I know you're going to read all this, and I know you're going to get annoyed. And I know you're going to waste your time trying to write me. And I know it's going to frustrate you that I'm not going to open any of your emails. And I know it's going to bother you that you did not get the last word then. And I know it's going to bother you and that I'm not going to write you back then. And I know you're just going to type anything ridiculous because you really want to find some way to make yourself feel like you won. So remember, don't waste your time writing me then. I'm not going to open any of your emails. I'm not going to read anything else that you write. I'm not going to write you back. I'm to get the last word, and I won against you. And all I put was, okay. And so now we have our debate. He did all that just to have to debate me anyways, right? It's so funny. Oh my god, this guy is fucking ridiculous, man. But anyways, that's the catch up. That's what I've been doing. That's what's going on. That's the next thing that we're doing. Oh man, debate Friday night, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. I believe. I'll do it live. I think Jacob Waters will do it live as well. I have an intro planned. I'm going to be dressed to the nines. Your boy's going to come looking good. We're going to absolutely demolish this guy in this debate. This is going to be... I don't even know what's going to happen to this man after I logically and reasonably just embarrass him in front of the sports world. I think Stephen A. Smith might call in just to tell him to stop. He's embarrassing himself. That's how bad it's going to get. But yeah, that's the video. Look forward to that. I also have an Akeem Olajuwon video I'm editing. I'm trying to get out. I've just been busy. You know, I've just been like wanting to kind of put the YouTube to the side for a while and like just focus on some other things. So that's that. That's what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.